Hi, Dyslexic Genius here. I'm back on the Victor R, and I'm going to talk about reassembling the cabinet. And the first thing we did on reassembly is I took the old rubber feet off because it only had 3 and it was missing 1. And you can see the brass brad here that used to hold the originals in. Well, that brass gets on your furniture and it'll scratch it. And these break away. So what I've done is I put these little round green felt pads because it matches the green felt on the turntable. And this is where the last one went. This originally had 3 of the rubber feet, and then they had stuck a piece of felt or something in here. Now, a lot of people would go, oh, I'll just scrub around all these, the filigree, the corner columns and everything else. You have to take it off to clean it with Mask Restore or Goop, whatever you want to use. Howard's Restore and Golden Oak, because that's what these were. And then you can use feed and wax. I use feed and wax, but then I came back on the machine and I used 100% beeswax. And what this did is it gave it a much nicer patina, and this is where the ID tag is, and it almost matches now underneath the original finish here. This darkening is from sunlight and age and the dirt and everything around. But then you can see I get a reflection in this, which it originally had. So on doing the corner columns, when you put one on, so you're going to put this one on, you got to look at both sides and you go, okay, this goes on here and the screw holes hook up. Now what you don't want to do is put a screw here, and then come around here and do a screw here and a screw here. Why? Because if you screw this in, and this might be a little bent, it'll have a tendency to pop it like this, or pop it any direction. So you just put in, you could do it either way, any way, hole you want. I just do the first one in at the top. Then I do the next one at the bottom.
Bottom opposite.
Bottom opposite. So I have top hole here, bottom hole on this side. We have 2 sides. And this is the right way to do a restoration. You remove these and do it. A lot of people try to do it the other way, but you can see how
Do it what other way?
they'll try to clean around these, and you don't want to clean around this. And now you can see the difference, how better this looks in presentation of the machine. The other thing is, if you have to repaint this, we didn't have to do this to this machine, but repainting it on a Victor R, this Rust-Oleum matte finish black, flat, is almost a dead example to the original. And it'd work every time. The other thing is, the escutcheon has 2 longer screws, everything else has a shorter screw. And then on the ID plate, you'll just set this up here. You'll put your little brad in. And hit the hole and go tappy, 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 and it'll pop in. Usually I hold those with Kelly's when I put them in. I hope you're enjoying the run of videos on the Victor R, and that's my tip for the day.